You know what I love more than a great cigar and my awesome hair? Is the Leafs losing yet again. 50 plus years and going strong. Do you know if Selma Hayek or Susan Sarandon approached me at this moment and said, Scott, I'd love to spend the night with you, I'd say, you know what? I love the offer. However, I really, really have to enjoy this moment once again. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Have a great night, Leaf Nation.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Grunts and Grumbles podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Tom.
Tom, I just fucking rolled away trying to get on my chair. I was like, all right, I'm ready. I'm getting ready. And I just started rolling. I'm like, no, I'm screwed.
Actually, it's funny because I know why you're extra angry. It's because I was in that chair the other day, and I'm like, how the fuck do you sit in that thing?
I just make it work.
That thing's like 20 years old. It's horrible. It's got no back structure.
The worst part about it is that I thought it doesn't make me any taller. So
no wonder you're so grumpy.
I want to put a couple phone books under so I can just be like just a little bit tall, like your height. That's
okay, we need more subscribers so we can get him a proper chair.
Phone books. No, we don't need them. I get my own damn chair. I don't need them.
So,
but that video, huh?
Yeah, we entered the show with once again our phantom producer Scott, who has helped us in previous episodes, like especially before we took the hiatus. And yeah, again, almost to the date, that laugh is a tradition now for even the Grunts and Grumbles audience.
It's quite funny, man. He's got an infectious laugh, that's for sure.
He does,
and man, he does have great hair.
And smoking that cigar,
he likes his cigar, and he's got fantastic hair. I can't take that away from him, that's for sure.
It's the height.
But I mean, those of you who know now, I mean, obviously the Leafs fucking lost, and in true fashion, that's just the way it is. They're chokers, and that's the end of it.
Could you I mean, again, nothing's new at this point for me.
No.
And I know, like, with our age difference, it's some things are still fresh in your mind than me seeing the whole thing over and over again. I mean, at what point, like, if, you've run crews before.
Yes.
At what point would this be someone that you worked with that you'd be like, no, you're not doing this anymore. You got to go. I can't do this anymore with you.
I don't know, man. It's just they're not a playoff team. They just don't listen. That goalie Campbell's good. Everybody likes to talk shit. He's a good goalie, but he's not a playoff goalie. The two goals that they keep losing on are just little fucking bullshit ones, and that's it. It is what it is. Just shoot the puck too much, and they're trying to be too pretty all the time, man. Just shoot the fucking puck on net, get rebounds. That's what every other team in the NHL does. But you, fuck off, man.
The funny thing is,
anyway, whatever. Fuck
when I saw them, when I was really cheering for them, and when they really actually almost had a hope there in '93. Mm-hmm. The way that team played, and I know the game has changed, it's evolved a little bit more, but the way the team played in '93, those were playoff-built teams because they didn't give up. They weren't doing the plays. They were grinding. They were pushing. They got chipped. They hit a guy in the corner. Someone hit them. They hit another guy. It was back and forth. This is like steer clear of any problems and just make sure you always have the puck. Well, it doesn't work that way because the other team is going to catch you on dirty plays, play dirty as well. And do things that are not typical of them, but that's what makes them the playoff contender over you because you're not predicting that. Mm-hmm. If you're predicting, these guys are going to pass 6 times before they even take a shot at the net, you know what's going to happen.
And they keep getting losing on the counter.
And it's a giveaway. It's a sloppy play. I mean, fundamentals in hockey, especially us being Canadian, like you learn those techniques when you're like 6. Yeah. And it feels like they were still making those mistakes that you're going, I get it, it's pressure, but again, you shouldn't feel that pressure.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Do you think that they would have gone further though? Like who? Like
I don't know who they would have faced next. I can't even picture them leaving the first round in the longest time. So I have no idea. I don't remember the last time they got out of the first round.
2003-ish.
2004,
maybe?
I think maybe.
Yeah.
Who cares? Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm happy about? Less traffic downtown.
Last night was insane. The whole day yesterday was insane. I could see it off my balcony.
Yeah.
And the gardener wasn't moving. I saw people posting pictures on social media saying they were stuck in traffic for over an hour and a half.
Oh, it was TFC.
Yeah.
It was Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And the Maple
Leafs. Well, Blue Jays were in Tampa.
Oh, right, not the Blue Jays.
But
TFC and Toronto.
And there was a Primus concert at Massey Hall, which is
was there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I saw someone went to that.
Yeah. So and they're playing again tonight. They do 3 shows to make up for the one
pandemic?
show they missed. Yeah. And it's basically they're doing the Rush tribute to Farewell to Kings. They're doing the full album of Farewell to Kings.
Nice.
Hasn't made an appearance yet, but last time Primus did a live show in Toronto, they brought Geddy Lee on the stage.
Oh, amazing!
The bassist for Rush. So, chances are
lead singer.
Lead singer, bassist, keyboardist, the whole thing.
Rush. You mean the main guy from Rush? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And so he might come tonight. So.
Well, I won't be there. So
no, I don't. But it's always fun to see when you see friends that go to the shows and they're posting pictures.
Do you know anybody going tonight?
I knew people that went yesterday. Steve actually went yesterday.
Oh, right. I think he messaged that to me.
Nice. So that's cool.
He's still in town right now, right?
He might be. Don't know the time frame, but yes.
I don't fucking know his life.
When this airs on Tuesday, no, he won't be.
Well, either that or he got stuck somewhere in town. We don't know.
But
nice.
I like to see that the city is livable again. That there's more activity. The weather's nice. The greenery's out again.
Oh, dude, I saw that the weather was gonna get better, and I'm a connoisseur. I love my hammocks.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you saw that.
Yes.
So I for those of you who don't follow me on social media, number 1, what the fuck's wrong with you? Number 2, follow me, you fucking idiot. No. Number 2. Number 2.
It's private settings.
I'm
Who's this guy?
Just joking. Number 2 is I saw that the weather was getting good, man.
Oh yeah.
And so I immediately bought a hammock on Amazon.
Okay.
You're welcome, Bezos. And then I just one with a stand because I don't have 2 trees that just perfectly line up. Because who has that?
Yeah, unless you're in an orchard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just sat in my fucking hammock all day. I was like, I'm gonna read, but it was
I can see some color in your face.
Yeah, it was nice, man. It was too bright, so I didn't. It was too bright to read, so I just passed. Actually, I passed out.
It's already fading on me, but I had the left-handed driver's hand.
The old trucker's tan.
Yeah. You see it on YouTube.
I put sunscreen on though. I always
good for you. Yeah. For me, I love when it's weather like this. Top down, open, all the windows, loud music blaring, and it feels good. And it's actually almost a little too warm, so drastic to the point of
it's the perfect amount of.
But
warmth.
I love it. I do enjoy it, and to get out more. I've got my bike prepped to go out. I just had to wait. I actually wanted to go Friday, but again, it might be too soon. I've got one more appointment to go to this coming week, and then I will find out for sure. Good. But it's close. It's coming very close, and I feel best shape I have in my life.
Yeah, good.
Feel energetic. Feel happy.
You're looking good, man.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah,
and so we'll see what happens. But I mean, the concert scene. I mean, I've seen some pop-ups. Arcade Fire's coming.
Nice, yeah.
A couple other surprise acts that you're going.
Yeah, it's good, man. I think I might just try to pop into some concerts here and there, just randomly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I really like Zach Brown Band.
Yeah,
country.
Yeah.
And they're coming to Budweiser stage, so I might just buy a lawns. But they're fucking $60 for a ticket on the lawns.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Hey, yo, Zach Brown, you gonna come sing to me?
No, it's not just that. It's not that he just performs. There's a whole event. There's barbecue and everything else that he provides
for free.
Yes,
I can eat for free.
Yes.
Oh fuck! I'll buy those tickets, Lorenzo. We're going.
So like I said, he does a big thing out. It's
I hope it wasn't this weekend.
It's like Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett does the whole Margaritaville people, the parrot heads that we talked about before too.
Nice.
But Zach Brown, he's actually cooking. He's got staff and everything else in this a barbecue.
Sick. And okay. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it would be fun. And
I like that song Chicken Fried, man.
Yeah, of course.
And I think there's 2 other songs of his I like.
Well, he does Metallica covers on stage, and he probably does a Foo Fighters cover because Dave Grohl did produce one of his albums.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Fucking Dave Grohl. Fuck.
See?
So good.
Yeah. Again, I'm the sports stats.
Okay, but
for
honestly,
music.
if I go there though, and after you told me it's 60,
Well, I mean, it might change, but
whatever.
I mean,
I'm still gonna go. I'm
from
gonna go.
everything that I know,
$60 for a Saturday or Sunday, whatever it was, I'll go.
for everything that I know of Zach Brown, and like, you know, YouTube it. Like, I'm not the only one that says that. Like, he does do a show, but he brings like, it's a family friendly event where he brings food and everything else too.
That's amazing.
So yeah,
good for him.
So, yeah. I mean, it might change because you can't bring food from the States up here. Bullshit. But I wouldn't.
It's like you can get food here. But hey, anyway, Enzo, when you listen to this on Tuesday, we probably already bought the tickets on Monday, but now you're just hearing about it Tuesday.
Yeah, you'll get a call. You've already got.
I'm gonna call you on my drive home.
You've already got this call.
You got this call already. We talked. We actually already talked about it. We talked about it prior, like thinking about going.
Okay, good.
And we're just now. This just seals the deal.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned. And if you don't want to go, I'm going without you.
I think that's one of the weirdest things, like with country, when you're not a country fan.
Yeah,
and so, there are some songs that you're just like, my truck, my squirrel, my fishing rod, whatever, and my beer.
Jason Aldean saying that.
It gets a little old, but the ones that actually put effort into it, and when you watch it on stage live, it does hook you because you see what actually goes into it. And there's a lot.
Listen,
of
there's still amazing musicians. You might not
sure.
like the the genre of music, and that's fine. To each their own. Like I kind of like I hate when people are like, oh, so what kind of music you listen to, right? That whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm kind of all over the place. Yeah. Like just on the way down here, I was listening to like club mixes because I felt like it was a nice sunny day. I wanted to hear some like.
Well, I heard the club mix you were playing for your hammock video. I'm like, ew.
Yo, that was not a club mix. No, it was Harry Styles.
No, not the hammock. The weightlifting one. I'm like,
that was Lizzo.
Yeah, your wet ass pussy.
No, I didn't put. That wasn't the song I put on there. No, you didn't listen to the whole fucking thing, man.
Is that different or
no,
not?
I put on. It was Lizzo. Lizzo doesn't sing wet ass pussy. That's Cardi B, man. Hey, yo. Jesus.
Well, it might as well have been.
No, man.
I see
do not.
Sweat.
No,
I
do
see
not.
Sweat and barbells. It must be wet ass
do
pussy.
not ever compare Lizzo and Cardi B ever again. Lizzo's 100% that bitch, and Cardi B is just Cardi B. She ain't Lizzo. That's
and
for
sitting
damn
on
sure.
that chair, I can see why you're 100% that bitch.
That's right, my dude. I put in the work.
Oh man, yeah, I'm having a good time.
I want you to touch that little dangly thing that sits in the back of my throat. That's Cardi B, though. That's Cardi.
See, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
Branch out, buddy. Get off the fucking Bee Gees and Metallica, and maybe
can't.
hear something else.
This is some good stuff. I do have some.
Okay,
good
but
range.
like, there's other things, man.
Yeah,
The world's full.
I know.
The world's full of other music.
I know.
And it's such a shame. And considering Mr. Sessions over here, and you like listen to all this stuff,
okay,
it's kind of stupid that you only listen to one. Not stupid.
No.
But like, branch out, my guy.
I've got things.
But don't be closed-minded. Don't have the tunnel.
No.
Don't have that tunnel
not.
vision.
Absolutely
You
not.
need listen to some fucking Harry Styles and some Lizzo and some. Open up, buddy.
When I go to the mall again, I'll hear all that music.
No, you're listening to the same music you listen to. They're playing the oldies, buddy, in the mall. It's sad though when you walk in the mall and they're playing like music like you love and it's considered oldies.
Yeah, it's you hear "Come As You Are" and you're like, oh, Nirvana.
Yeah. I'm not okay with that. I am not okay with that. But what we should say though is, we were here obviously last weekend. We should say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are listening.
I think we hinted at it last episode, but then we missed it because. You obviously celebrated Mother's Day.
I did for the first time in a while with my mom. Yeah, I celebrate with my grandmother all the time, but
right. But so how was it?
It was good, man. It was good to see her. We watched the Formula One race together, which we've never done in our entire lives.
Oh,
this
beautiful.
is the first time because I just got into it not too long ago.
Right.
And she was in LA, obviously.
Right.
And it was great, man. It was great to watch it.
She was a fan before you?
Oh, way before.
Okay.
Yeah. Her and my uncle were like fans like when I was growing up and I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But like she would be the one on the Sundays waking up and me and my brother still be sleeping. She'd be watching Formula One.
Yeah, cool.
But now like I wake up.
Nice.
Now I bought that stupid program. I pay a subscription to Formula One.
Yeah.
And so we watched it on my subscription and it was
cool.
Good. Yeah.
And
it was good, man. We had a good time.
Last week was Miami, right?
It was Miami.
That's the first time they've raced in Miami?
Very first race in Miami.
That's
cool,
a big stride because
yeah.
I know they always keep trying to say they want to do one in Toronto.
They'll never.
You can't.
They'll never because the kart Indy's got the Toronto.
Well,
one.
yeah, but you couldn't do it downtown. The roads just aren't built for those vehicles.
Hey, maybe they'd fix our roads.
Yeah, right.
Hey, let's do it. I'm for it. But no, the Montreal one's June 17th, I think.
Oh, Montreal's back?
It's back.
Oh.
I know, but it's probably sold out already.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You know what? Everything's sold out in Montreal. Before you go there, just go there, talk to someone, speak a little bit of French.
I think Danny's got
a
tickets,
deal.
actually.
We know people.
I think
Okay,
maybe I'll take them. I think Danny's got tickets though. He bought them before it got canceled. So I don't know. Martinez.
Danny's always hooked up. You know, Danny always has the hookup.
Danny bought it for him and his dad. I don't know if they're gonna go. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if they honor them.
Expect another phone call after this.
Danny, I got some phone calls to make.
Yeah, you're gonna make some notes.
We gotta end this podcast soon. I got some phone calls I gotta do. Man.
Next episode we'll just like hook all the phones up and just start randomly calling.
I've also I gotta get back to my hammock, so let's not stretch this on too long.
I saw some thunderclouds in the sky today.
Nah, it's fine.
Hopefully not.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that. As long as it ain't snow clouds, I'm fine.
Yeah, that too.
But no, it was the first race. But now the United States has got 2 races. They have Miami and they have Dallas or Texas, somewhere in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's new too.
No, they raced that one last year.
Okay, yeah, but it's newer.
It's newer.
Yeah.
But next year, Vegas.
The airstrip?
I don't know. I think they're doing it down the strip.
No.
Yeah, I think they're doing a track around the strip.
They drop a gear and on the strip, and everything would blow up.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Well, look at. I'll show you after. They're doing something on the strip.
The Indy, like the Molson Indy right now, that itself, when it goes past turn 11 and turn 12, and it goes through the paddocks there.
It's the Honda Indy now, though, I think.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You know me. I'm old school.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the button there.
Nice.
when they do the turn 11, turn 12, and they have to drop shift from like whatever gear they're in. When it does the big boom.
Yeah.
All the cars that are in that parking lot that have
alarms,
they all go off like every time.
Hilarious.
So like to do that
dude, I think they're doing it through the strip, man. I think.
Well, we'll see when it happens.
I'll tell you one thing though.
It'll happen once.
I'll tell you one thing though. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go.
That would be sick.
I'm going to that one. I'll quit my fucking job. Whoever whoever I'm working for at that time.
Well, you'll be working for yourself.
Who knows? I'll quit. Well, I have a ProMaster. I'll quit.
Right.
You don't want to give me that. I need at least 5 days off.
5.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I need the Monday to fly back. I need the Thursday. Let's take 2 weeks off.
Just take 2 weeks.
I'll take 2 weeks off.
Yeah,
I'm not available the 2 weeks of Vegas Formula One. That's it. I'll be there.
Yeah, that'll be insane.
Yeah,
that would be so cool.
I
know when they do the Indy in Vegas, it's the old airstrip.
Is it?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
I think Formula One's got a lot more pull than.
For sure.
So I think it's gonna be.
See. We're gonna find out, aren't we?
I'm pretty sure. I read into it a little bit. Like my brain's mush, but it's gonna be fucking epic. That's awesome. Dude. I'm going.
Where did they race today?
There's no
Memorial Day.
There's no race this weekend.
No race this weekend, and
I think there's one next weekend.
Yeah,
next weekend they're in.
It's the huge race weekends. Belgium.
They're in Spain.
Spain, not Belgium.
I believe they're in Spain. I'll look it up right now.
Usually it's Belgium because it's Memorial Day weekend, so it's Belgium, Indy 500, and the Coca-Cola 600.
No,
So it's like 1,300 miles of racing.
They're in Spain. 22nd they're in Spain, then they're in Monaco, and then Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
And then they're in Montreal, Canada.
Cool.
June 9th, 17th, 19th. I'm fucking going. I'll try to go.
Montreal's so
Shit,
the
no,
place
I might be
to
on
be.
Vacation too, actually.
Yeah? Oh, there's a hiatus with your show?
No.
Oh, you just... So he's
No.
He's true when he says he quits.
No, that'll be the last week I work on the show I'm working on because I'm going to take some time off before I start The Boys.
Cool. Yeah, why not? I mean, you're going to be busy.
I know I'm going to be busy, so F that shit.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go to Montreal that weekend.
Oh.
Just listen to it. That's not the sound. This sounds so much better than that, I imagine, but it's going to be good. I think.
we if we could get Bubba to come
to Montreal.
Yeah, that man already putting me into that scenario.
Oh, I'm sorry. You fucking coming with me to Montreal?
I think I am.
Breaking news. Tom invites himself into Vince's Formula One plans. Fucking hell. Jeez.
Danny, expect to go out. No.
Danny, get more tickets. More tickets.
No.
Holy shit.
Bubba just had a child recently.
Yes, you told me. That's congratulations, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, and that was his first Mother's Day was last weekend too. So
well, it's not his fucking Mother's Day.
Celebrating for Kemi.
Yeah.
So happy Mother's Day, and Bubba, our thoughts are with you. Happy Daddy, and congratulations both.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that are in our lives, plus the ones that the single mothers
Well, here we go.
who work really hard for us at the strip club. Thank you so much.
We should put
I love these.
we should put the shovel behind you for when you just start digging.
I don't give a shit. Ooh, I dig no holes for nobody. I support single mothers. Love you.
So it's been a wild ride. The summer's coming. Everything feels good. Everything feels like they should be in the right spot.
Everybody seems to be happier. You notice that?
There's more carefree. Like I don't give a fuck anymore. Let's just do it. We lost 2 years, so let's just not really throw caution in the wind, but we're not going to take anything for granted anymore. And I can see it. I can see it with the people. I can see it. Smiles are bigger.
Yes.
The weather always brings that out for us too, right?
It's such a depressing. Anyway.
Yeah, when you have January wasn't bad this year, but like there's been a few Januaries when it's like, oh, the whole month 31 days and there's only been 16 hours.
Yeah.
Of sunlight. And you're going
of actual sunlight, not gray.
Yeah, where are we in tuk or what? It's brutal.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's good. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm in the I'm like a fucking short sleeves.
Yeah,
I'm happy, man.
Shorts.
Ew.
Loving it.
Legs are out, baby. Sun's out, guns out, sun's out, legs out. Let's go.
Yeah, it's always the very first nice day, and then you got like either the patio marks where you got the sunglasses and like the raccoon tan, or your stripes, from the sleeves.
I fucking love it, man.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot it was sunny out because you just want to be out there.
I know, it's so true.
I
think I just spaced too. I'm just thinking about parking my car. I think I left all my windows open.
You'll be fine.
There's nothing in there.
Well, there isn't now. Are you sure? We got 40 minutes.
We gotta end this. I got phone calls. I got a fucking open window car out there. I was just off. I'm like, hey, did you close the fucking windows? I was talking to my brother on my way down here. That's why I was calling.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why you didn't call me. Yeah,
that's right. That's why I didn't call. I was on the phone with him. That's why I was like, I just parked. Yeah.
How's Robbie doing?
He's good.
Yeah,
he's doing good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess.
I may need to hit him up for a couple more theme songs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so. I think he said he'll come and do a balcony session.
Beautiful. Yeah, I've had a couple people reach out saying that they would want to.
Oh, nice.
My mom definitely wants to. There's someone in LA that I brought it up to.
Send the video.
She says there might be a logistics thing, but like pulling wires out of her basement or her bedroom to the outside because it's all keyboards and stuff.
Okay.
So we'll see.
But she also doesn't have to go outside. She can do it.
We'll see. I like to do it outside because I like to get that noise out to everyone else.
I understand.
Right? So we'll see. Listen,
it's a different place. Remember what we said.
And I'm reaching out to other people. To see what they're doing. There's a couple of acoustic sessioners that I've talked to.
Nice.
One guy's from Naples, so I'll reach out to him, see what he does.
Okay.
It's getting your name out here too. As much as we have no presence, we just like to share some friends' energy with us.
I think we have some presence.
We have some presence,
but anyway, I just send the video. Fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's working. We're working. Yeah. The ball's working.
I went fucking bowling last night.
Bowling.
It's the first time, for the first time, I can't remember the last time I went. I had a fucking blast, man.
Well, that's good for you. It
was a lot of fun, dude.
Was it where?
I went to this place called, and I might be saying it wrong. There's 3 different ways I think you can pronounce it. It's either Bolaroo,
okay,
or Bolero.
Okay.
And I don't know the third one, but it's two. I call it Bolaroo because it just sounds. So it's spelled BOWLEROO.
Yeah, Bolero.
Nope, there's no double O. There's no.
Bolero.
Bolero. I think it's like Bolaroo. It was in Brampton.
Brampton? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a fucking big place. It was nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Brampton seems to have all the fun. They have like that.
No, they don't.
That indoor go-kart where it's like 80-kilometer go-karts, which is the only one in Ontario.
I didn't know that existed.
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck aren't we doing that?
Because I went in once.
Stop the show. Stop the goddamn show. I got a phone call and we're going to Brampton.
I did it once for a bachelor party.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm a little bigger carriage than most people.
Yeah. They kicked you out.
So no. I went into it and my hip was against the cover to where the engine was, the throttle engine was.
Yep.
And it was putting pressure and friction against the throttle that it actually caught on fire.
No
so
shit.
I ended up with like a first-degree burn on my hip.
Holy shit.
And that was the first lap.
Holy fuck.
And they're like, you can forfeit, but then you won't get your money back because you already did one lap. Yeah. I was like, well,
your fucking go-kart caught fire, my guy. Should I?
Right?
I don't know.
I was like, well,
sue you?
I was like, well, quitters never win. So I went out. I kept going, and my blister was huge. And
You should just like put something in there.
yeah, what? I couldn't
I
fit
don't
my
know.
hand in there. Like it was
Like a fucking sweater or
it was
something.
tight.
I don't know.
I didn't even place. That's the thing, because they actually do timing and placing, and that
cool.
never happened. But yeah, they do 80
I
kilometer
want to do that.
per
There's
hour.
a cool like electric go-kart thing at Downsview.
Oh, these weren't electric.
No,
these
those were gas.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
there's an electric one at Downsview.
Yeah, Downsview is
I haven't
cool
been to
track
that
too.
one. I want to
Yeah.
go to. I want to just go to a couple.
Go for it. They used to have one on Islington, like north by Rexdale there. That you can see
By
at
the 401.
Yeah,
It's gone.
gone. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gone now. Yeah, it's a shame.
Again, a lot of things when you can't bring people into your establishments. What do you
What do
do?
you do? I don't know. Should have done it outdoors.
Did you see the video of the guy in New York that has like the Mario Kart?
Oh, and he throws the shell at the cop or whatever. It's so funny. That's so good, man.
The banana peel or
I
something?
love that. He threw like a plushy green shell.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, man.
Like, what do you do? What do you do? Like, you can't get in trouble for that, can you?
I'm sure there's mischief charges or something.
By throwing a fucking
Well,
plushie
it's not really safe that like you're driving a go-kart that you're below bumpers of like a Honda.
True.
Right? When your Mini looks like a bigger car, it looks like a semi.
It's true.
Go-kart, there could be an
Finally.
issue. Finally, yeah.
Finally, my small car is doing something
yeah.
good for me. Yeah, man.
It just, it's...
We should. Yeah, I want to do go-karting. I
Yeah.
got the Formula One bug, right? So I just want to race.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, well, here's a funny story. Back in the day, my dad and his friend was an avid racer, and I think it was a milestone birthday. I think it was number 50 for them.
Yep.
So his wife set him up to do actual track racing
Oh, cool.
with the helmets and everything.
But on what though? On the go-karts?
No. Real like they were the Formula F3.
Yep.
So they're the smaller. They're like the Indy cars,
smaller
smaller
engine.
than the Indy cars.
Yeah,
It's like
it's just a smaller engine.
yeah, like what the
something-
15-year-olds race.
Sure.
But still the experience, right?
That's
In the
so
cockpit
cool,
and
man.
everything.
That is so cool.
And it was up in I think Barrie. They had a track back then, Mosport or whatever.
In Mosport, yeah.
Yeah, Mosport. And
Wait, isn't that the one in like Peterborough?
maybe, I don't know, it's something up in that
don't
area.
know. We
Well,
don't know.
Barrie, Peterborough.
We don't know anything.
Look it up. Anyway,
Look it up.
the point of the story isn't where it is. This is what actually happened. So he goes around. He does, it's like a full day. It's like 3 hours in a classroom,
Amazing.
and then a couple of rounds, like with the instructor basically
Yeah.
tailing you and showing you
course.
what's what, and then they give you like a
For race.
15 lap free for all. Do what you
Sweet.
gotta do. He loved it. He did everything amazing, and then he gets out of the cockpit and he accidentally slips his grip off the helmet and drops the helmet.
Oh no.
Cracks the helmet. $2,000 charge on top.
Holy shit. This guy's driving like $1 million race car. Or not that much.
No, it's not that much.
F3. And then he drops a fucking.
Yeah, the price wasn't the course. The course, it's $800 or whatever for that.
And then 2,000 for the thing.
Yeah, plus
Holy
2,000. Yeah.
shit. That's. You know what? Really, I want to do that though. Not drop the helmet.
But
But I want
not.
to. No, I'm gonna just drop $2,000. But I'd love to. I'd love to just race around the track in a
On
F3.
Vegas, you can do that too. Vegas, you can do like exotic racing
Yeah.
on the track, and I think that's the old airstrip too.
I was fucking around on like Facebook Marketplace today. I just
Right.
sometimes just go on there.
Sure.
And you can. This guy's like, you rent the Corvette for the day, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I might just, man.
Really?
There's a convertible. I don't care. What, $400 or something? I'll rent it for the day.
My neighbor up the way, I can call him up and go.
Call him up.
But you want to drive, or you want to
I
actually?
want to drive it. I want $400 sit passenger, just sit with this dude, just random stranger. I don't know. Hey, guy.
No, you're better off to rent it because I don't think he'll let you have it.
No.
I can show you where it's parked.
Cool. I don't know. I was just
the
like,
top
like
stuff.
you can like just rent like exotic cars for like
Yeah.
a couple hours. I'd
Yeah.
love to just drive around a Ferrari for a couple hours
And do what though? Like
drive,
be stuck
man.
in traffic?
Nah, whatever.
Right?
Who cares? Who cares, man? Just something to do.
Yeah. Oh, I hear a lot of them down in my way.
Yeah, I just want to try it, man.
Well, the last time you were down when we
Yeah.
did episode 55,
Okay.
and it was just an idle there in the.
Oh yeah. Actually, no, that wasn't an idle. Remember, we found out it was the motorcycle that was idling.
It wasn't. Yeah, it might have been.
But
both.
that was
Yeah.
that was a McLaren, wasn't it? Or was it a Lambo?
That was the Lambo.
Lambo. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, it had sweet colors.
Yeah.
That was a sweet car, man.
Yeah.
I see that Lamborghini SUV all the time. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
What do you think of it?
I love it.
Really?
It looks so nice.
Why?
I don't know, man. They just know how to make they just know how to mold a nice looking car.
To me, it's always like Porsche did it first. I want to say, or maybe even BMW, whatever. But like the whole transplanting the sport car into the family wagon.
Yeah.
And you're going, you're not supposed to marry that girl.
No.
She trapped you. You had the car. She trapped you.
It's
and
nice,
now you got the family. Now you know what to do.
That fucking Lamborghini, I saw it in it's just an all black, carbon black.
Right.
It is. Yeah. Fucking beautiful, man. And then I saw one yesterday. It was babyish blue with an orange trim.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I need $250,000.
Bitcoin money.
Yes.
I
need $250,000 right now to buy it, and I'll buy it. If I had the money,
that's what you would do.
I'd buy that goddamn car, man.
Why?
It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Okay. So looks aside, and again, this is
and it's a Lamborghini. It's probably got a crazy engine in it.
I get it, and I used to be that way too. But
if I was rich, I wouldn't just spend all my money on it.
Think where we are logistically.
You can drive that all year round here. It's an SUV.
Okay, the SUV, but
Yeah.
I'm just talking about an essential for the exotic car.
Mm-hmm.
Logistically, is it wise? And I know me asking that question. I know I'm
gonna buy that fucking car, man. I don't give a logistically. I don't give a shit, man. If I can afford that car,
the puddles, the way people drive, you could never go top speed. You can you're not in Dubai. When you're in Dubai or the Autobahn in Europe,
you just gotta go on the 400 or something
right.
in the middle of the night, 2 in the morning.
Good luck.
I'll go. Listen, if I got that car, I'm gonna fucking find a way to hit it. But I'm not gonna just constantly get speeding tickets. So you gotta drive smart. I'm gonna get a few.
You're the consequential dreamer. Eh? You're just always have these
say I'm a dreamer.
big dreams and the island and everything else that you want to live on.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get there?
Hopes and dreams.
Well, we might have Amalia on in a couple of weeks, and then she can maybe talk to you about where you need to put your money.
No thanks. No thanks. I'm all right. I'm good. I'll save my money the way I want to save it. Okay?
Which isn't. It's okay. We're all in the same boat. It's correct. Okay.
I work hard for my money. I'll spend my money how I see fit.
Of course.
Am I gonna spend $500 to drive a Corvette for a day? I might. But you know what? Who's gonna tell me not to? Nobody.
No, that's fine.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy that Lamborghini SUV, but I want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the inside look like?
No idea. I've never seen one. I've never seen one on the inside. If anybody watching knows anybody who owns one and would allow me to peek in real quick, I'd love to do it.
I love that we have accessibility for anything at any given time for any given topic, right here and right here.
Just
and then I ask you, okay, so what's it look like inside? Oh, I don't know.
But it's not like if I look it up, we can't show anybody.
No, but at least you go, yeah, it has a steering wheel.
I'm sure it's got leather seats. I'm sure it's leather bucket seats in there. I don't know the exact model
specs
of this thing, but
yeah, what's it called? Don't know.
It's the Lamborghini SUV.
I'll just go with Lamborghini SUV, I guess.
Fucking know, man. It's called a SUV.
Yeah, we need the Joe Rogan Jesse here, where he's just kind of already bringing stuff up as we talk, or Tom Segura has Nadav, and that guy's slow.
Nadav.
Yeah. Soon we might have a real live camera switcher.
Inside here, good. They have
a camera here, have a camera there.
Yeah, it's fucking sweet, man.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah,
look at that. How do you make that bigger?
That's what she said.
Not enough zoom in the world, my darling. But yeah, look how sweet that is, man.
Yeah,
and that's not even who knows what. Can't even fucking zoom in. I'm so. Is it called the Urus?
You double click Urus. Yeah, urine. Yeah. You're in a Urus.
Click on it. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Urus. Fucking show me, man. I hate these.
And other videos. Yeah.
God damn it.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Anyway,
That's 5 minutes.
I'm sure that was real exciting for everybody at home. You want me to describe it to you? So
it's got 4 seats.
It's got a steering wheel. We don't know that it has 4 seats because I can only see pictures of the front 2.
Yeah.
It's got a nice trim that does this sort of a V shape. This is terrible, right? This is terrible podcasting.
That's horrible.
Ooh, look at that. Green.
Love the effort, though.
Hey, look at that purple one inside.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wee.
Yeah,
hey,
that's nice.
yo. That's a fucking... Look at that. It looks like it's tires on that. All right, that's enough of that. Anybody want to give me $250,000? I promise to never pay it back because I I'll never make that money.
Never know. Dare to dream again.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
It's all in where
play
your mindset is.
Play the lottery, baby.
Well,
if I win $50 million, first thing I'm gonna do buy that fucking car.
That's the first thing.
First I'm gonna do is probably scream and cry.
Okay.
Like hysterically cry, like a really bad crier you can't see, but you're like laughing, crying.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that.
Like I do every week when we do this show.
That's right. I'm gonna like do that weird ugly cry.
Okay.
And then just scream, and then just I don't know what I'll do, and then
go
I'll go get my money. Get my money.
You wearing a mask?
Nope. Don't give a fuck. Because you'll never see me again. I'll just disappear.
Okay.
Oh, you think I'm gonna live here?
I know, right?
You ever want to see a podcast fucking end quicker? Just win the fucking lottery. Vince, God. I wouldn't even tell Tom. He'd just be like texting me. I won't answer. It'll be like this. It'll be like this phone number is not in service. No shit. I deleted it. It's gone.
Yeah.
I'd be living somewhere with my Lamborghini.
There was one I heard last night. The best answering machine you could ever do. Okay. Message, and it's been influenced by someone else who does this. Mm-hmm. You leave a message. Hi, this is Vince Concilio. This is a new number, and if you can't reach me here, reach me by my new number.
Yeah.
And the new number is the exact same numbers, but you have to say it so that you're actually like writing down the new number. So like, oh, what number? It's like, because usually with this technology, it's just Vince.
Yeah.
Oh, well, reach me at my new number.
555.
Right. It's the same. But you make sure it's the same number that you're saying.
Oh.
So then it's always going to this never-ending loop of this answer machine, and they're going, "Wait, I just called this new number."
Yeah.
So yeah, it throws people off, which is really smart. It makes you keeps using your brain that way.
Hilarious.
Yeah. That's a dirty.
People
trick,
would just be like,
"Fun.
This is dumb." They'd be like, "Vince is dumb."
Right.
Rob once rapped answer machine
phone
number.
All right.
And he's like, "You reach no, leave a message." And because of that song, I've never forgotten his number.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So whenever I have to call him and I don't have my phone,
right,
I'd be like, and I'll rap the song to myself. I'm like, yeah, there it is.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah.
Not a friend of mine, but a friend of a friend. Worked with this guy. Mm-hmm. They met Jonathan Torrance. From Trailer Park Boys, J-Rock. Like downtown Toronto.
I was just talking to somebody about him.
J-Rock, and dude, can you leave a message for my phone? So he does. He does it. Hey, this is the J to the ROC, and does this whole shtick.
Yeah.
And then he used it as his answer machine thing, and then people were just calling
just to listen
to it.
He'd be like, "Enough!"
The phone was ringing nonstop just to hear
Stop
J-Rock.
calling me, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, oh man, Trailer Park Boys is.
I love that
gold.
show. It's so good. I ran into Ricky at the airport.
Oh, did you?
I feel like 55
What, when you went
later.
to Europe?
No. When I was going, I was flying to Aspen, Colorado, I think, for work. Mm-hmm. And I was in the airport getting ready, and I think the Grey Cup had just finished. He was in town for the Grey Cup.
Okay.
And I saw him at the airport. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm just flying home, whatever. And we talked for like 2 seconds on the security line. It was amazing.
Nice. I saw Bubbles at Paul McCartney. We had floor seats at Paul McCartney. He was a couple rows in front of us.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, no glasses.
Of course.
But they were doing something where they had a camera with the selfie light.
Yeah.
So they were getting his reaction. So he would put the glasses on and he was doing the goofy expressions. Mm-hmm. So I think they were trying to incorporate him going to Paul McCartney. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it ever went anywhere.
Go anywhere. Unless they have like a YouTube channel or something they do some
maybe it was for the SwearNet thing. But it was like, that's him. And everyone knew it was him because they saw this other camera on the floor at the time. And like he had the glasses on. So. Yeah. But apparently he's a domestic abuser, allegedly.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's some things that went down a couple of years ago. But
ruh-roh.
It's like, it's not the beer in the States that's stronger, it's the alcohol.
But he doesn't live in the States. They don't live in the States.
They were doing something in the States.
Yeah, they did that.
Probably the
movie.
Netflix thing.
They did that Netflix show, SwearNet.
Yeah. So
I watched it.
Hello?
Something like this?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did something.
Yeah.
There you go. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, we're professionals, I think.
Better to test it now than later.
I think we should need to change that chord, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
That's
anyway,
okay. We got it.
Yeah.
So
I like it. I like the Trailer Boys a lot, man.
Yeah.
I went to go see. So J-Rock, Jonathan Torrance, had a talk show. Remember?
Yes, you did. Jonovision.
Jonovision.
Yes.
I went to a live taping of that when I was young.
Oh, did you?
I went to a live taping of that, and I went to a live taping of Air Farce.
Okay, cool. Same studio, right?
Same studio.
Yeah.
My dad used to work for CBC.
Right, okay,
and,
cool.
And we went and checked some things out there. It was really cool, man.
Nice.
Royal Canadian Air Farce.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know it, for those who are not Canadian, and for those who are, whoops, I dropped something. It's a great, funny show, man.
Yeah,
it's super funny.
It was basically like the weird. Satirical, like political, pretty much atmosphere of what's going on in Canada, done by a troupe.
The Chicken Cannon. God, I love the Chicken Cannon, man, so
cool.
much.
Yeah,
I started watching the New Kids in the Hall.
Okay, and how was that?
Funny, man.
Is it?
Those guys are the best.
They're really witty. They were ahead of their time.
Yep.
Back then, they were almost to the point where they were so avant-garde at that point that when Lorne Michael saw them, he's like, I would have you replace my entire cast of Saturday Night Live right now, and no one would get you.
Yeah.
So he kept them in Canada because he knew it was going to sell in Canada.
Was he there?
In the States.
Was he like the producer of that show?
Yeah, he was.
That guy just knows talent, man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's like, I could replace everyone in a heartbeat right now from Saturday Night Live, put you guys in, but
they just wouldn't understand.
You would die. It would kill you. So stay in Canada and do what you got to do.
They did so well, man. And now, like, just watching them as like older guys, because it's been like they've been off the air for like 30 years.
Yeah, of course,
something like that.
Yeah,
so good, man.
Tragic Hip started on that show.
On Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Well, in a sense of like when they were just coming out, like they did a live appearance and like before they were like as big as they ended up being. Yeah, they started. I would say they got their TV start was at least Kids in the Hall.
God, yeah, it's so good, man. It's just brought it all back. Like they brought back their good characters, and I was watching it. So good, man.
Well, I mean, they're smart guys. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's so. Isn't it weird that like, why would a TV show dictate what the talent is that they're bringing to the show? Like Eugene Levy, yes, we know SCTV, but you don't think that he still has a craft now? Like, why do you think Schitt's Creek worked so well? Because you got.
Well, also like his son was so good. The whole cast, the whole like who I guess whoever hired the actors or whatever, casting directors, they did a fucking fantastic job, man. They nailed everybody perfectly. Just perfect.
And to use O'Hara too, Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, she's the best, man.
You know, you have the alumni of SCTV.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a hit no matter what you do. Like, right there, as soon as you know you have those two names, you know it's going to go somewhere.
Oh, and especially in Canada.
Right.
And they won so many Emmys for that show.
Yeah, isn't it shitty, though, that it happens after they leave Canada? Like, as soon as Netflix gets them, then the attention comes. It's like that. Canada comes to kill the artists.
Well,
as shitty as that sounds, but it's true because we don't have enough exposure. We don't want to give it to the States, but then you give them the Canadian Television Fund, which basically... A show that's Canadian gets the Canadian Television Fund, which is guaranteed 8 years of supplement income. Yeah, that's it. 8 years. So here's what you need. So if you were saying we're doing $50,000 episodes or $50,000 episodes for the season, and we're going to study it, so you get $10,000 an episode. That's what happened in Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. So then get the money set, but after year 8, you're done. We can't renew it. You can't do anything. So basically, your show runs 8 years, and then they dump you.
Oh shit.
So. And that's why it took so long between seasons. That remember, it almost took like 16 months before season 2 or season 3 because they had to wait for the fund to like renew.
Oh shit!
So they don't even follow it based on a TV season schedule, which is ridiculous.
They need to refigure that shit out.
And then so everything just goes awash, and hopefully they don't forget. But it doesn't matter if they forget anyway because they're still going to get the same amount of money. But after year 8, they're done. So that's why when it finished here, the Trailer Park Boys. It went to Netflix. Netflix said, "We'll gladly take you because you have a consistency of eight years. We can run this, and then still shoot your new stuff." And then it was more of an even flow of like how shows worked, and
it's
they were more successful.
Man. It's real shame.
Snoop Dogg ends up being on the show. Like you would never see Snoop in Canada doing a third-rate TV show that's popular here, but nowhere else.
True, that's true. I was watching Mike Myers has got a new show on Netflix. Pentagonic. I'm so bad.
I don't know. Okay.
But anyway, I was watching it and they made like a funny little joke about it because he's Canadian, but he doesn't live in Canada for so long. He's not Canadian anymore.
Right.
He's been living in New York for the last 30 years, I'm sure plus.
Right.
They made there's a whole joke about how like there's this Canadian. The whole story revolves around this Canadian reporter trying to come up with an amazing sort of discovery in the people who run the world in the United States or something like that. It's like a funny comedy.
Okay.
And it's as though Canada television is so like like third rate to American.
Of course. Yeah.
So you see, like they following these guys, and the picture's not the best. It's blah blah blah. As soon as they cross the border, clear.
Yeah.
It's just it's a complete
That's
change.
brilliant. That's
brilliant.
awesome.
Mike
That's
Myers
awesome.
is a funny guy.
And there is something you can tell when it's shot in Canada. I don't know what it is. Like we don't have a budget for lighting, or it's something different. But even the difference from like watching a sitcom in Canada, which again there aren't many, and then you watch something like Seinfeld, and just the detail of like everyone's hair is shone. Like you can see almost every individual strand of hair on that show, and it's not even in high def at that point. And you can still see so much more detail with the lighting.
I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I can't quite figure it out.
You know, it's like CBC had a formula in the 70s, and that was the budget, and they kept it that way.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, we're in 2022 now.
It's like,
let's get the cameras exist. We have the cameras here, but they're only shooting.
You're
American
never going to
television.
match the daylight of the sun for the power and the intensity of the sun. But you can at least try.
Honestly, it's on Netflix. Just throw on. I think it's the first episode or it's a 6-part miniseries. Series.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
Nice.
Just watch. If you don't like the show, just watch that transition as they drive the truck.
Amazing.
Honestly, and I laughed so freaking hard. Yeah. And I was listening to a podcast with him on it.
Right.
It's with the Jason Bateman podcast with Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Will Arnett,
Sean
Jason
Evans.
Bateman, and Sean
Evans.
Is it Evans?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. From
Will and Grace.
Yes.
I don't think it's Evans. Well, fuck, this fucking
Hayes. Sean Hayes.
Sean Hayes.
Yes,
That's the one.
There you go.
It's great. It's great. It's a great little podcast.
Yeah.
And he was on it, and he was like talking to me too. He's like, "Yeah, I just don't understand why Canadian." He even said, Mike Myers even said, he's like, Canadian TV just never looks like American.
Right.
And then he said it like, and it just then I watched the show because I heard about it, and it just he did that thing there. I'm like, fucking genius, man.
Yeah.
It's
so
genius.
Good. It's so funny that you say that because that's exactly what it is. I remember I was in Newfoundland in 16, 17 for a summer, like just for a week. And, stuck in a hotel, weather's kind of shitty, go to turn on TV, just flipping channels. And like, I have a show on for like less than 15 seconds and I know it's The Strain. And it's like, just because I worked on it, never watched an episode before in my life, but I knew just from the props they used for police barricades and the fence, and the way the fence was up, like, I'm guessing this is The Strain. Not even because of the vampires or the content, just the way that the set dressing that was placed. I'm like, that's The Strain. It's like, oh my God, I need to get the fuck out of this fucking industry in Toronto. Because it's like, it's so like everything is like stamped. You know everything. You know exactly where they picked it up. Yep. It's pretty bad when you're watching a show, you know what things cost. And you go, yeah.
I know. It's really true, man. It's really true. But I really liked The Strain, actually. It was a really good show.
Did you? Okay, I never watched it.
No, you watched 15 seconds and knew.
Yeah, the 15 seconds and knew what it was. I know.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's horrible.
I mean, I think it's getting a little better. Like, Schitt's Creek had good quality.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. So. Like, it was smart. But everything's going to be hit and miss. I mean, Suits. No one knew Suits was shot in Toronto. You said it. And like, really?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
It's true.
Sometimes they hit the mark. And you can tell when they hit the mark because it goes for years. It goes for seasons. Yeah. When it doesn't, you never hear from it again.
Of course.
Handmaid's Tale has a feel. And it's supposed to be dark because it has that feel of dark.
Yeah.
But you would never, unless you do see the references because there are Canadian references in it. But it never takes you away from the story. Where like right,
yeah. There's another show I watched recently.
Okay,
I can't remember if it was Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself. I think it was called. No, honestly, and it was the
wow.
And it was the daughter from Schitt's Creek. So,
okay.
I think it was Kevin, and Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Wow.
So one great thing about this show. And like the show's like it's okay, like whatever. Right. But what they did something really cool with the lighting. So whenever Kevin was in the picture, like the guy, like the husband and wife, so Annie Murphy was the wife and like the main character, and this guy Eric Peterson, I'm just looking at it, I don't really know who he is, but he plays Kevin. Whenever Kevin was in the room, it was sitcom-y. It was bright. It was like, there was like laugh tracks and shit like that. Yeah. As soon as he left the room, it went dark. Like the lighting changed.
Right.
And because like he was oblivious that his life is just so like he's just an idiot. And he's oblivious that nothing's working well in his life, and he's a piece of shit. Like he's just a normal, like that fucking football loving Sunday drinking beer kind of guy. Works at one job for the rest of his life, never wants to amount to nothing. And his wife was miserable, but whenever he was around, she pretended. And as soon as he left, The mood changed. And then as soon as he came back in the room, bright. It was really cool. No, it's a great concept.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it really sets the tone, really changes the atmosphere in the show.
Why the title so harsh? Like that's something you can't say on the water cooler. What's the show called?
Yeah,
he'll fuck himself.
Yeah, Kevin can fuck himself. Honestly, I don't think. Unfortunately, I think it only lasted one season.
Okay,
but I think it was on Amazon Prime. I can't remember what I watched it on.
Okay,
I honestly just watch that transition.
Right,
because it was really just I've never seen it before.
Yeah,
and when it happened, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah, what happened? Yeah,
I said, "Oh shit, something fucking weird happened with my something on my TV." But
Breaking Bad did that once.
They did like a bright to dark.
They did a scene, and it was Saul and it was either Saul and Mike, or it had something to do with them. And they're in the desert. They're in the open desert, and they're talking.
Yeah. And
halfway through the conversation, it just goes dark.
Interesting.
And I'm like, oh my God, it's the first time you see a cloud on TV.
On TV. They didn't correct it.
No. And it was, for me, it was a professional dissonance, because I'm like, wait a minute, well, why did it do that? Mm-hmm. And then realizing, oh my God, they did something real for once, because we always hide clouds or bouncing shit off.
They won't like to take
screens.
So we had a cloud. We have to wait for a cloud.
Yeah,
to
wait
pass.
for the clouds. Okay, clouds are going to pass in like 5 minutes. Okay, we're keeping watch on it. Okay, wind patterns are changing. It might come back.
Yeah.
This was, no, it's the desert. Sometimes there's going to be a cloud, and they wrote it into it. Like, even it was a subtle, like, just mood change. Even the dialogue, like, it was perfect. Like,
that's cool.
It was almost as if they actually put the cloud in on purpose.
Yeah. Well, maybe they could have.
Well, maybe, but because you never saw the cloud, you
saw the darkness change.
Yeah, and you're like, oh that's my God, cool. That's. I mean, why don't they do more of that? Like,
because you can't make it the same every time.
Can't predict it. I know.
Well, no, you just can't make it the same every time.
Yeah,
because that cloud's not going to be the same cloud.
Right. Or that
so when you do the
two
two different angles of the shot over and over and over again, you'll never match it. That's why. But anyway, check that out. That was really cool. Just cool concepts, man. I like just different things. You know?
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe the biggest advantage of streaming services is that they've given kind of a carte blanche. You know, when it was a studio run, you had the studio executives that had a formula. They want this type of feel for all their programs from their prime time schedule. Yeah. And nothing could divert from it. Now it's like, well, what does it matter if it's on at 9 a.m.? You're going to watch it anyway.
Mom, I'm recording. It's Sunday. You know I record on Sundays, Mom. I'm not going to answer. I'm going to answer real quick so she knows.
Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
You know I record on Sundays, right?
Oh, sorry.
Well, just know I put you on speaker.
Welcome home.
I honestly don't know. Okay. Hey, listen, didn't I just tell you that I was doing a podcast? Don't try to talk to me about a day of life right now. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
She's got a flat tire on the side of the road. I'm recording.
Not my problem.
I don't care.
Hey, man, I'm not leaving.
I'm not CA.
No, I was only going to leave. I was going to leave for other reasons. I just want to touch base on that cloud thing one more time, too. Yeah. So, a funny story on season 2, or I can't remember, season 2 or season 3 we were filming. There was a prop, there was a prop that it was a safe one. Okay. So we made a couple safe ones, but they sometimes they break. Props, when you're fighting, it was a fighting scene.
When it was cold too, they were just brittle.
So there was a part where I had to keep fixing this thing, and the DOP's like, "Come on, let's go, whatever." Right? Like we were running out of daylight, and then I was just getting frustrated, and he kept saying it, and he was trying to be like that cool guy. Everybody, he's the man's man. Everybody wants to listen to whatever he says. So then it came to a point where I just got fed up, and I'm like, "Hey." I said, didn't you just make us wait 12 fucking minutes for a cloud to pass? And I just walked right by him.
That was the AD?
No, I said that to the DOP.
Oh, the DOP.
Yeah, okay. So the director of photography. And everybody else is fucking around him, fucking laughing.
Oh, really? Oh,
dying.
Okay. Yeah,
and I just, after that, he didn't say shit to me.
Oh, wow.
Because no one will ever say,
Of course, the second in command.
You're like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm just doing my best. And I was like, we just fucking waited 12 minutes for a cloud. Give me a fucking second. And I walked away.
Good. Sometimes you have to. And sometimes I think...
Frustration sits in too, man.
But I think they actually respect a pushback, because if you were just kissing their ass like everyone else does on a daily basis, they kind of go, can I get some sense of reality on this? And they're like, you know, hey, Tattooey, why don't you like put a foot in my ass?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Right. So like after I said that to him, he was like, we were always like friendly, like we were friendly, like we never like we were good, like he's good people, like I think he's a great
you
guy.
never said it in terms of like a fuck off.
Well, I just said like, hey dude, like do you think I want to keep having to fix stuff for you? Like well, I never want anybody to wait for me. Listen, it doesn't make my job any fucking better. For me to have to go and fix props.
Did Jason ever have a discussion with you on certain things that were like absolute shit or that he didn't like when it came to like
he's very vocal about his props. He likes the way things work and how they were designed. He liked designing his own props.
Right. I love the fact that the fight of trying to get the samurai sword.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that you see it and it's like he made the right call.
Oh,
he made the absolute right call on that.
Yeah.
Because I could imagine the scramble going. The thing costs what, $10,000?
The real ones?
Yeah,
probably more than that.
Right, but it's crazy. But he had a vision. Like he had a vision that's what he wanted to hold, and that's what he felt comfortable with. It's so hard because there's so many moving parts at that point.
Of course,
the talent always wants to be the spoiled brat talent, no matter what they are. Whether it's a food that they want a certain way, or you know something always needs a day has to be like catered to them.
Of course, and
then you know there's also the moving parts of the constraint of the budget. Well, we don't have a budget for like this whim.
Yeah.
You know, like what do we do? And then the fact that something happened, something worked.
Yep.
Something went up the line or up the ladder and said, okay, this is what's requested, this is what we need to do. And it looked fucking fantastic.
Oh no, dude! Just like standing, I have some pictures on my phone, like I just take for continuity.
Right.
And just like there was like a nice cloud behind him, and he had the pink samurai suit on. Like the season 2's out, so I can talk about it.
Right, of course.
And he just looked fucking cool, man. And I went up to him, I'm like I know, like this is a lot to put on, and this is blah blah blah, and it's a lot of work for me, and a lot of work for the props team to build all that stuff for him. Well, we had an excellent team, great prop master, the great builders. It was great. It was amazing. And I looked at him and I'm like, it's fucking worth it, dude. You look fucking dope.
Yeah.
You look cool as hell. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this doesn't make sense, the samurai costume, but it looks fucking cool, man.
Right?
Yeah.
For blind people to make it perfect that way.
I mean, like, no, I mean, they didn't make it. They found it. But it's like, it's just too convenient that there's one.
It fits his size.
And it's pink. I love him. I love Jason. He's a great guy. I love everything about it. And he gets what he wants. And it looked great.
You know what?
So at the end of the day, it looked great. So I was fine with it.
And I thought it was awesome, too, working with Dave. And you were the one that was kind enough to say, deal with Dave. He's a good guy. And Dave Bautista. And, it's like he may ask for things that may be off the cuff. Just be nice to him. Just say yes and just figure out where he wants to go. And then we'll work around what he wants. And it was to build his staff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I remember meeting him the first time, and he was like basically getting the cover up of all his tattoos because he has like got the Superman logo on his knuckles.
He's
like
full of tattoos.
Right?
Dude's body's covered in tattoos.
So he's getting tapped and stuff like that. And I make myself aware of who I am to him. And I need you to check this out, and we're gonna do some modifications with it once you're ready.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And I go, there's no rush. Absolutely. I just need to stay here to make sure you don't wander off or they don't pull you away before we do this. He's like, no, absolutely. He goes, you stay here as long as you want. That's great. Really cool.
Super nice guy.
And amazing guy. And then also he stands up and, we're looking and, I hand him the staff. And this is before it even became his staff.
Of course,
and
we're still working on it.
He had the feel. He's like, oh, it's kind of heavy. And I'm like, heavy? Like, dude, you throw people over your shoulder for a living. Like,
I know, but after a while, he's got to carry it for a long fucking time.
But I understood where he was going. I didn't say that to him, but I'm understanding it. And then he's like, can we do something with the end here? It looks kind of like, he goes, I want to look like a bludgeon. I want to look like it's something that I can use to support myself. But I wanted to use that, like, basically I'm smashing skulls with it too. I'm like, of course. I go, like I said, we're just modifying things now. We just want generally like where you're going to hold it, how it looks from your pose. Yeah. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, yeah. He goes, this is going to be like right when my next scene is. I'm like, it might, but it's probably not today. It'll be like, the next day you're on camera. He's like, okay, cool. He goes, yeah, because I'm just leaning in a tree in this scene anyway. I'm like, oh, pretending to be invisible like the other character used to be. And he just smiled. I'm like, sorry, I've just been a big fan since since you were a wrestler.
Yeah, Drex.
Yeah, since your wrestling days. He's like, oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Super nice guy, man.
Really cool. And then like from that point after, like every time he sees me, like he's telling me like the other day, he goes, like after we gave him the staff, he's like, I really like that staff.
Nice,
I'm like,
yeah,
awesome. Like,
I
cool.
gave it to
I'm
him.
so happy.
I gave it to him when he left.
I know, but he said to me, he goes, oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
At the end of the show when he was done.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because he goes, I really like that staff. I'm like, oh. Cool.
He was a great guy. I drank whiskey with him one night and just talked.
Oh, yeah,
it
nice.
was really fucking fun, man. It's like, fucking so cool.
I would have loved to take him to a Jays game because he's a Washington Nationals fan.
Yeah, he's always wearing a Nationals hat.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's end it on that note, on a good note, because I also like have to make my bed. I was so fucking lazy last night. I didn't make my bed. I slept on the couch instead. So in retrospect, I should have just slept on an unmade bed.
Should have just stayed on the hammock.
I should have just. I'm going back to the hammock. I'm definitely gonna go back to the hammock today. But
That's awesome.
Welcome back. We're back. Happy Mother's Day again, everybody, and thanks for calling Mom during the middle of the show.
And because of the feel.
Yeah.
Big things happening in the works. I can't reveal everything yet because nothing's concrete, but there's meetings happening. Of course, we keep saying we want you to subscribe, like, share, bring your messages to us. We want to see the balcony sessions happen. We're going to get that in the works. Again, we haven't talked about much, but we want Scott back. We want to bring Marco in, Marco Patino. He just started a podcast too. Mm-hmm. So that's great to bounce off of as well.
Okay.
Baba's going to be back in a couple of things for doing stuff. We also have the dance video I've done that we're going to bring people in as well.
Very good.
So a lot of things happening in the works. Again, it's all about timing, schedule, better weather, and everything else. Yeah. And we're both in the best shape of our lives, so and getting better. So
we're doing our things. But you can find us on our social media pages. Is Grunts and Grumbles official is our Instagram and our Facebook. Grunts and Grumbles podcast is our YouTube. I'm at Zomvini.
I'm TG Wheelman, and
fucking
thank
follow
you for
me,
everything.
idiots.
You know, you do what you want to do with him. You know, after
you want to see a lot of pictures of me in my fucking hammock. Let's go.
After this turns off,
let's get the fuck out.
I'm out. He's out of my control. So,
all right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.